Well, aye folks, here we go again, back at the puffin. Tonight we've got the Ramon Allones Exclusivo Portugal. It's a Lusitanos Petit Robusto, I believe. So holiday mode. It's on holiday mode. We're in Portugal. Windsurfing and
you stop tickling my feet down there.
So anyway, it's a Ramon Allones Petit Robusto 4.3 by 52. It looks pretty good, Bill. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Tickle it.
Excuse me a minute.
Tickle it.
I've got a small I've got a midget in tonight. A dwarf.
A dwarf. Aye, a dwarf cigar. More Petit Robustos. This was gifted by the way, Malcolm Keith. Thank you very much, Malcolm. This was back at the end of last year. Malcolm paid a visit to us up here in northeast of Scotland and gifted us and left us with these two. It's wrong, Lee. It's wrong.
God. Excuse me, he's still tickling my feet.
Midget. I would rub my eye if I could get the finger through my glasses.
I would rub my ears a bit in a hand.
Anyway.
Oh dear, oh dear.
These are from 2010, I believe.
Yeah.
Exclusive to Portugal, if I hadn't told you that thrice.
Calm down.
Sweating.
Calm down. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get serious for a minute. The reason I'm wearing this silly hat is because this afternoon I had a wee accident. I thought I'd give me a
See, I was thinking a lot of for you today.
I was
going to say, who's this stranger?
I was going to have a wee trim on my sideburns, as it were, and the old razor slip. Therefore, nay here.
Nay here.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Pardon me.
Sorry about that, guys. But, so, anyway, we won't start all over again because we've told you the gist of it. Bill. Steve? Steve.
Here is Steve.
No, here is Steve. Just Steve. Serious Steve. Here we go. Thank you very much, Mark Emmanuel. We'll get serious. Now this cigar is really rustic. That's one thing I can say about it. It's chunky. 52 girth. The thing's covered in knobbles.
Toothy is the word.
Very toothy. It's spongy enough to be squeezable. Yeah.
That's very good.
Well, I wasn't sure until we looked it up that it was a 2010, which is good. Because I thought it was a younger cigar than that, but if it's 2010, it means it's been hanging about a wee while, so...
It's got a mixer. It's got a mixer, if I've been to a golden sandy beach, I'm getting... But... It's on the shoreline,
alright, okay,
sandy
okay.
beach.
I get you.
And you're left with like the driftwood, but that sort of thing washed up on the shore. The tides came in, and you're left with this driftwood and seaweed and all the other stuff. I guess,
a freshness, and with everything,
Then the tide goes out, and you're left with this, and it's left to bake and dry in the sun.
So
I'm getting the seaside.
No, I understand that. That's good. No, fine.
Seaweed's dry seaweed on. It's still got that barnyard thing going on in the background.
Yeah, but it's more got this. It's like the sea version of the barnyardy kind of totally with you there.
Yeah.
It's a good description.
Lovely
well
smell.
found.
Yeah.
Yeah, well found.
Lovely.
So we'll probably give him a wee clip and or decide whether we're going to clip him or punch him. But whatever we do,
I'm going to punch mine
there you
for
go.
some reason because if I cut the end of it off, I might cut too much of me and there'll be nothing left.
It's a good idea.
Did a wee cigar, but a little cracker.
Yeah.
What did you say? The Petit Robusto.
Petit Robusto, Lusitanos. Yeah.
I'm not sure what the difference between a Petit Robusto and a Petit Robusto is. I may suspect that the Robusto is slightly thicker in girth.
Yeah, I think so, Bill.
Not so sure about the length. If the length's something to do with it, could be much in it, maybe a millimetre or two. But I think maybe it's a bit broader.
Definitely.
Yeah, than a Robusto.
Well, it's packed. Mine's is well packed
Yeah.
of tobacco in there. And as I say, there's a good bit of give as well, which is fine.
Yeah.
So we'll give him a punch and a
I'm
clip,
going
whatever we
to
decide.
definitely punch this one.
We'll light him up and we'll be back
I'll be
in
back.
a moment.
No more giggling, honest.
Baldy. Well, aye, folks, here we go back again. Just lit up and, well, we decided, we made the decision. The decision was to punch, give it a little wee punch rather than a clip. Billy punched his first and just checked his draw and it was just perfect.
Super draw.
So I decided to do the same, and it is the draw was good. And the pre-lit flavours that we got was Billy doing cardboard boxes.
Yep.
Peppery finish, and I reckon gummy was the only other thing that I could have added to that. But certainly it's got that pepperiness, did it? The pre-lit flavours had that pepperiness.
Yeah. It takes about 10-20 seconds to kick in. But this cardboard flavour, effect, whatever you want to call it, because not in a habit of smoking cardboard, but for some reason it reminded me of cardboard.
When you're in amongst cardboard and ripping it up, you get that smell and everything. You end up just getting that same thing in a taste.
Certainly the white pepper finish just tinkles away in the background after a wee while. It's quite delightful.
Pre-lit. And so, as we said, we punched them, so we decided to just give them a light up. I lit mine up first. And this whole thing I got, again, the first thing I got about it was just pure strength. There was nothing else but strength. It was the first thing that hit me about it. A little bit sneezy. And then, we'll come in very quickly. Oh, here's our helicopter as usual. 6:15, guys. We're to be leaving shortly down to the pub.
I know.
The first thing that hit me right after that was ammonia carbolic soap. Sorry, but it's a fact. It's pure soap. It must be going through like a second fermentation or something like that. Billy hasn't got any of that, and he can actually, or he does normally, if there's any hint of it, he would have picked that up in his cigar at first.
I would have washed my hands with it.
Yeah.
And that would have, and you can take it either way. I wash my hands with it because it was soap, or just wash my hands with it and just bend it. Because that just a complete turn off. But I did have a wee half sample of Steve's just to check that look, he hasn't been eating a bar of soap before he lit his cigar. But he's definitely right, it is soapy. And it reminded me, just because I just sampled a wee bit, and I said to Steve, this might sound dark, but it reminded me of an old leather stinky chair from a house clearance. Again, I've never ever eaten or smoked one of those, but it just reminded me of that. Because I've messed around with some of these oddities in the past, and it just reminded me, and that for some reason. So that's what's got to stick in my head, because if I think of soap, I'll just turn my stomach.
Yeah. I'm gonna fight with it. But I mean, in yours, then what are you getting in your actual flavours?
Well, I'm saying nothing right now.
Okay, just gonna let it settle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just a wee bit too quick off the mark.
Cool.
I'm not getting anything like what you're getting.
It is quick off the mark. That's why we came in, because this was so strange, and we thought, well, we'll just it's burning a wee bit of screw with as well. So I'll give mine an even up. Another 5 minutes to ourselves.
I'm just letting my laughing gland settle down.
As well.
Just so as I can appreciate what I'm smoking. And by the way, we're drinking a Manzanilla sherry to go along with it, and a Hoegaarden. Well, I thought we'd just keep it light, but as Steve said, it's a strong cigar, so we might have to maybe go into the port end just very soon and just see what that does with the cigar.
Whether I'm still smoking this cigar when we come back or not, I don't know. It's that ammonia. It's burning my eyes. My eyes are watering with it. I used to work with ammonia 20, 30 years ago, 30 odd years ago, and I know exactly what ammonia is, and that's probably the most ammoniac tasting cigar I've ever had. So here we are.
Back in a mo.
We pause, whether it's with this or not, who knows?
Oh,
but we'll be back. Now there you go. Aye, getting folks, we're back, and as you can see, Steve's decided to leave his to burn out because it's just too ammoniac. Sorry guys. These things happen. That's what happens in cigars when they go through another sick period. 2010 these were from, and this one's obviously just gone through another sick period. Why? Don't know anything about, you know, the real chemistry. All I know is that they do, as they mature and they go through all the different chemical reactions, this ammonia can come back through again, and that one's done it. Same batch as far as we know, same batch. This one, well, obviously the same year, same batch-ish, because there's only a few thousand boxes made. So
2,500?
Yeah. So there you go, 2,500.
If you've got 2,500 boxes of these, because I bought it.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Bill?
Well, I'm thinking you're saying mild spices and nothing particularly coming through. Very, very mild spices. And I'm looking at a wee note I took, because I've got a terrible memory. My memory is a bit of paper. Don't ask me how many times I'll say it's 8:30.
No, no,
it's a Goons show special.
Alright, that's right. Which I shared with Stevie back.
Coincidentally, Portugal is not a million miles away from the Canaries. It probably is if you want to swim it. but
maybe that's sail shooter.
No. But that just reminds me, in a decent cigar from the Canaries, if there is such a thing. And the thing is, with these kind of cigars that you don't want to think about, you just want to smoke them and pass it. And I just find it difficult to get anything out of that. And I'd rather just think about it if I was in the Canaries, just buy something off the shelf, puffing it till they get the next pub and binning it.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's just how I feel about it. Sorry guys, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's what cigar reviews are all about. Honesty, as far as we're concerned, we're not getting paid.
No.
Anyone, but we're gifted this cigar, unfortunately. Don't want to give it a bad review, but it's turning out not to be a very good one.
No, it's sadly, I mean, that one's a total mess, so what you can score that, that's just in the bin, that's forgotten about really, it's there for show and that's it. Aye, yeah,
burning beautifully.
Burning beautifully, holding on to the ash.
The draw is delightful.
Yeah.
And actually the pre-lit draw was far better.
It was promising, was it?
Before it was lit.
It was promising, we just thought, oh look at this.
A great cigar here.
Yeah, there we go, little peppery things in
I know.
This is going to be a good one, but sadly guys, it's looking, and gals, it's looking like it's going to be one of these.
I can't believe this. Is this going to be our first 5-minute review?
Could be. Let's just pause there.
So we'll get our joke book out and pad it for another 25 minutes.
It's a good job we started with a joke. At least we padded a 5 minutes then.
When we come back, you see I might have grown another half an inch. We'll see you next month.
Only if they plant me and feed me with it.
Baby bio in his whole garden. He might spot a few others on top.
Good bit of whole garden. Catch you soon, guys. Bill's puffing.
I'm puffing. In the puffing.
Well, hi folks, here we go again, back hanging on to this cache of Bill's and a wee puff.
Easy, 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 easy. Look at that.
The sick ball. 1-6 cigar.
1-6 cigar. Oh.
C6 Steve. Cigar 6 Steve. Oh God. All together now.
Easy.
the helicopter. That's the helicopter that's supposed to take us back, but
I hope his meter's not on, because it costs a fortune. Easy. Aye!
Well got that. On camera.
On camera, he knocked it off again. Anyway, where were we?
We're here, we're back, we're four.
Feedback at AyeAyeReviews.co.uk. How would you like your stinky?
Just coming back to that quickly, just a little bit peppery all of a sudden again, back to the old pepperiness. Haven't had a taste of it for a wee while. Bill's allowed me to share his one tonight, so which is very nice. It's but unfortunately, not the best of cigars. We had. There you go.
Excuse me.
That's him being sick. He needs his sick ball as well now. You need a hat or a sick ball.
Just problem is, you see, soaking, too much soaking, and trying to get something from the cigar. So I'm trying to push it to try and get something. But honestly, guys, I'm out already.
I know. Sadly, we're probably going to finish this one very, very early.
I'm not. Go.
No, the only add-on that I can say is that we did pour ourselves a nice little Dunham cherry and chocolate beer. It's only a light one, is what you say?
3.8.
3.8
on the Richter scale.
It seemingly, I don't know if you guys can verify this, but seemingly it was a beer of the year. Don't know if it was 11 or 10. Or one of the beers of the year, so it was gifted again, a nice gift from.
Where about Skandor?
Skandor. Skandor. There's something special about that word, isn't there? It's the only word. It's the only city in Great Britain with a swear word in the middle of it. Work it out with a pencil. How it's spelt.
I can't spell.
Anyway, very nice beer. Thank you again, Andy. Nothing like a handy man when you're looking for one.
Remember Madrid? I do.
So I think we're probably just going to finish off this review like now, probably.
I'm not going to score it. Unfair. Because I think maybe perhaps we just might have been unfortunate, because we smoked a ras the other week, and I had that box kicking around for 9 years before I got a decent bloody cigar out of the box. So maybe worth, if you've got these buddies, put them away, forget about them. Either that, smoking with peri chicken. You'll need notice the difference. Maybe that's what the idea is. Old Portugal.
Yeah. So if any of you guys that are watching us in Portugal, enjoy your peri chicken. Enjoy your Petit Edmundo, but Lusitanos, but it's not for us. I think we'll leave it for the Portuguese, that particular one. Mine was totally sick. Billy's hasn't got a lot in it at all. No, I'll be perfectly honest, if I said to Billy off camera there, if I was the importer of these, I'd be very disappointed actually if I'd taken these in. I don't know who the importers are in Portugal. I'd be slightly disappointed at the result in that. But who knows, maybe they were fantastic when they were out and when they were fresh, and maybe they'll get much better in the future. But at the moment, yeah.
Far's the next cigar.
Root toot.
No, definitely out.
And we're out. Bye.